Hey, what's going on, guys? Steve here, and I just wanted to show you an app that I found for the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, or the P4K. That's what I like to call it. So if I call it that in the future, that's what it is. Anyways, the app is called the Blackmagic Pocket 4K controller. This one that I have found is actually on the the Google Play store, available for Android. I'm not exactly sure if there's one that's available for the iPhone, but I found this one on the Google Play Store. It was pretty cheap, and it seems to work really well. I'll put a link to the app in the description. Anyways, so before you get started, just want to show you on your camera here what you're going to have to do for some of us that are fairly new to the camera, is you're going to want to go to your menu, and then you're going to go to Setup, and you'll see that you'll have to turn your Bluetooth on. From there, you will go ahead and pair your device with the app right here. So we'll go ahead and launch the app right here, and I'll get it started. And you'll see that it is connected, and we're good to go. It takes a few seconds, pretty quick. Anyways, so let me just show you a few things about this app right here. This is, it's got a few pages. 4 pages to be exact. It's very similar to the pages that are on the menu pages that are on the Pocket 4K. It does not, however, have your setup page. It doesn't have your LUT information. I don't think that it's got like your presets or anything like that. But like for the most part, there is a ton of options that are here. So I'm just gonna kind of thumb through them real quick just to kind of show you what's what. And so on the first page right here is like your video page. You can see that you can select the iris, the shutter angle, your white balance, tint, ISO, your project frame rate, enable off-speed recording, and of course you can enable Windows sensor depending on how you want your camera configured. And we'll slide over to the next page. So the next page is your codec and quality. It's got all the flavors on here. Blackmagic RAW and ProRes. You can see Q0, Q5, and then 3 through 12. And then all of your resolutions as well. Of course, it has everything in the ProRes menu as well. And then you can slide over one more time, and then you've got some metadata information here. You can see that I'm currently showing the lens data. I've got an Olympus Mzuikyo 7-14 2.8. It shows your reel and your scene number, of course, your take, and it also has a few other things about the shots, basically your slate. In fact, they should actually just call this slate. I mean, that's what I would call it if you're coming from any sort of a professional environment. But right now it's called clips. So if anybody is watching, that would be cool. Okay, so on this last page right here, you will see the zoom and focus. Now, because I don't have a motorized zoom, this does not work, but I do have a motorized focus, so this one does work. It's compatible. On the camera right here, you will see the focus peaking kind of in red right here. It's just bouncing off my screen. And I just wanted to show you real quick on how fast this thing reacts. I mean, it's a few milliseconds. Now I'm using a Samsung Galaxy Note 8. That's the phone I'm using right here. And you're gonna see how quick this works when I slide it around. Do you see that? It is super responsive. Now, one other thing that I really like about this app is the ability to rack focus. Now, this is not your smoothest, most organic option. I would say that most people won't be able to tell. I know there's probably some pros out there that are going to be like, oh, nope, that's weird. Totally understand. This is kind of This is just kind of a quick solution. It might work for you. It might not work for the ultra pro level. It doesn't have that human soft touch. There's no ramping. It's missing a lot of options. But the options that it does have are pretty cool. So let me show you how to start your in and out points. So I'm just going to set my focus from here, and you're going to hold to set. And then I'm going to just have it go to here. And I'm going to hold to set. And you can set the time. I'll just call it 2 seconds, for example. And then you just press your front and back, just like so. And it works. And I feel like it works pretty good. One thing that you'll see is that it's running time code here. That's pretty cool. And you can see that you can start and stop the recording here as well. Now, one thing that I would really like to see from this app is the ability to like swipe to start and stop recording. It's down here, it's on the like outside of the phone. You could easily bump this on and off and have to, have another take. So I would like to see like either like a 1-2 long press sort of hold to start and stop the recording, or like a swipe to start and stop recording. I think that would be really cool. Let's see here. Other than that, I'll put a link down into the description. Let me know what you think. One other thing that I would really like to do here, I have the Tilta cage, and it has some mounting points on the side, and I'm also using the Tilta handles. Now, one of the things that I would really like to do here is actually find a cell phone mount that had like some sort of a 1/4-20 option that could, let me just change hands here, that could either mount the cell phone somewhere like so I can grab it with my left hand and control it with my left hand, or maybe even just in front a little bit so I can control it with my thumb. Anyways, I'll be looking for that option right there. Maybe if somebody knows about something that would work pretty slick, that is of some sort of quality, let me know. That would be great. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I try to make these as fast as possible, but I know that sometimes they're not. Anyways, be sure to subscribe, and if you have any questions, let me know. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.